go ahead and get started. Thanks for everybody for coming out today. Really great turnout to celebrate the new Town Branch Trail. It's a 2.2 mile long trail that extends from the Razorback Greenway starting point, the 0 point for the Razorback Greenway, which is just south of Walker Park. Extends this way, comes right through. This is Great House Park. Have any of you ever been here before to this park? Yeah. Well, it's kind of a nice little gem of a park that most people don't even know about. I feel like with the trail now coming through here, it's going to get a lot more attention and a lot more use, which will be great for the park. Then it continues on west and actually extends around to meet up with the Chalagi Trail, which is the trail that's kind of behind Chick-fil-A. We do have a small piece that's still missing right at Razorback Road, and we're working diligently to close that little gap there. There's a detour route right now you can safely get around that point, but we're working with the development potential on that property to make sure that the trail's in the right place. So again, just thanks for coming out. In the future we're going to continue to work on trails connecting the new regional park and Kessler Mountain, and the new trail will actually come off right back past this bridge, a few hundred feet past that bridge, and it'll be the Cato Springs Trail. It's under construction right now, and all the design is being sort of finalized, and hope to have it finished in about a year from now. So it'll be and that's 2.7 miles long, following a creek corridor similar to the Town Branch Creek corridor, real nice and open space that's going to be a real pleasant experience. So at this point, I want to introduce Mayor Lionel Jordan, big supporter of the trail system. Come on up.
Well, welcome everybody. Good afternoon. Big day today, isn't it? All right. 2.2 miles of the Town Branch Trail. I want to thank a few people today. First of all, I want to thank the Walton Family Foundation for their support in helping our Trails program. They provided a 50-50 matching grant in the amount of $815,000 for this portion of the trail. Let's give them a big round of applause today. All right. I certainly want to thank the citizens, and I want to thank the city council. Is any of the city council here today? Well, I want to thank the council members in the past and in the present. I also want to thank a man here today that started the first trails in the city of Fayetteville, former Mayor Dan Cootie. I want you to give him a big round of applause. Thank you, Dan. I was on the council when Dan brought this forward, and it was, well, it might not have been quite as supportive at the time as it might have been now, but I will tell you this, we pushed it through, and I want to thank you, Dan, for your leadership on that, and the council members of the past on that voted for that trail system. And I want to tell y'all something. I can't say enough about my city staff. Trails Coordinator Matt Mihalevich and Transportation Director Terry Gully, his entire Trails crew, Engineer Chris Brown, and the Parks Department, who maintain these trails. Thank you all very much. We could not have done it without you all. This trail is a tremendous example of why this city today does things that other cities won't do to have tomorrow the things that other cities won't have. We are a partnership-based government where we're all part owners together and we move the city forward together. Together we made this happen. Each piece of the puzzle has made the whole picture complete for this city. I walk this section of trail almost every day that I get the chance. I walk from my house to this place right here, and I sit in this park and I enjoy it. This whole south end. I met a friend of mine on the trail the other day, and we've lived in this south end for going on 45 years. And Rick said to me the other day when we met on this trail, he said, you know, Mayor, for the first time, you and I are a couple of Southtown boys. And I want you to know, Mayor, I feel a part of this city like I've never felt a part of this city before. And that's why these trails are important. They're a connection to one another. They're a connection to the region. They're a connection to the world. I also want to thank our friends at the Fayetteville Flyer, if they're here today, for the fantastic photo album that shows all the different views along this trail. Has anybody seen that? Isn't that wonderful? Thank you all. This administration builds infrastructure, and these trails are a part of the box around the city. And they run through this city, connecting to the sidewalk network and all east, west, north, south, 4-lane boulevards. You know, the city of Fayetteville's designation as the third best place to live in the United States. We are fortunate to live in a city that's part of a region that's the third best in the United States to live in. Let's hear it today. And that's due in large part of the quality of life we enjoy because of our investment in infrastructure and healthy lifestyles. And today we celebrate our latest accomplishment, an incredible chain of events that we have been celebrating all year long. So today we celebrate. We live in blessed times, my friends, and we're living the dream today. Because you see, yesterday's dream is today's reality. And tomorrow we get back to work to turn tomorrow's dream into the future's reality. This city's always been ready to take the next bold step and to keep dreaming and turning those dreams into reality. And on it goes, and we owe that to the future citizens of this city, our children and our children's children, do we not? And as I close today, I want to tell you something I've learned over my life. Everything you do for yourself, well, you take that with you. But my friends, today, everything that you do for someone else, well, that stays behind. And it changes a city and changes a nation and changes the world. So today we do these things not for ourselves, but for our children and our children's children. And that's why I love this unique and beautiful community. And let me ask you a question today. Don't you just love this city?
Yeah.
You love it. All right, everybody. 1, 2, 3. They're helping us with these. Yeah. You know, we've just cut the ribbon on the Town Branch Trail down in here. It's about 2.2 miles of trail that we just completed on the south end of this city. It's going to make a complete loop. In another year, we'll have another 2.7 that goes into our regional park, which makes a complete loop through the park, across Kessler Mountain, down to the Farmington line, and then back again, and another branch of it's going to go down MLK and end up at the Mill District and go all, it hits the Razorback Greenway, goes all the way to Bentonville. This is a great accomplishment for the citizens of this city. We couldn't have done it without our the folks that partner with us, like the Walton Foundation's matching grant for us, and the great staff that I have, and the crews that built it, and the Parks Department that's going to maintain it. This is a real win-win for our city, and I'm real excited to be here today.